Good morning. This is Rev Myron, and today I'm going to be talking about A Course in Miracles, Lesson 259. Let me remember that there is no sin. Sin is the only thought that makes the goal of God seem unattainable. What else could blind us to the obvious and make the strange and the distorted seem more clear? What else but sin engenders our attacks? What else but sin could be the source of guilt, demanding punishment and suffering? And what but sin could be the source of fear, obscuring God's creation, giving love the attributes of fear and attack? Father, I would not be insane today. I would not be afraid of love, nor seek for refuge in its opposite. For love can have no opposite. You are the source of everything there is, and everything that is remains with you and you with it. I heard a fellow student judging herself harshly for failing to do this work perfectly. This is a thought of sin. It makes the goal of God seem unattainable. This is another way of saying that she's guilty, and this just takes her deeper into the ego. I understand this because I tend to be self-critical. And this is just another way of saying that I'm guilty of not doing this perfectly. Those of us who study the Course tend not to use the word sin, but not calling it sin doesn't change the effects of believing in guilt. If I think someone else is guilty of anything, I believe in sin. If I believe I'm guilty for anything, I believe in sin. If I believe in sin, I will suffer and believe I should be punished, and then I will punish myself. So how do I do this? Well, I'm reminded of the power of decision in lesson 152, which says this: no one can suffer loss unless it be his own decision. No one suffers pain except his choice elects a state for him. No one can grieve, nor fear, nor think him sick, unless these are the outcomes he wants. And no one dies without his own consent. Nothing occurs but represents your wish, and nothing is omitted that you choose. Here is your world, complete in all details. Here is its whole reality for you. My decision to believe in sin will bring an outcome that's painful, and those who suffer tend to project it onto others and claim that they are causing the suffering, and then they lash out. Life becomes an unending battle, and fear reigns in the mind. This is not what we came here for. We came to undo this kind of thinking and to remember who we are. The last sentence in the first paragraph in lesson 152 says, and it is only here salvation is. This is what we came for, salvation. Today, I will seek salvation rather than sin. I will be vigilant for thoughts of sin and let the Holy Spirit correct my thinking. I have a purpose, and my goal is God, and sin and guilt have no place in the plan of atonement. I want to be free, and as I contemplate this, I realize how strange it is, the hold that the belief in guilt seems to have on the mind. But I understand now that guilt is not holding on to me. I'm holding on to it. Of Course in Miracles has taught me that I can let it go. So thank you for being here with me today, and I will talk to you tomorrow.